Hi everyone, welcome to our yoga class. Here we are again, and thank you for choosing this practice. You know, this is your yoga class and you were meant to be here. This is why you're here today. You never notice how somehow in our mind we get that little nudge that says, do your yoga this morning, do your yoga at the start of our day. I get that nudge, and so every morning, I get up and I set my yoga clothes out the night before. I get into my yoga class, go do my practice, and then I start my day. And it's a nice way to start the day, because we know that once we start our day with the activities that we have to do, it's really hard to get back to our mat. Unless you set aside a specific time every morning or in the afternoon or the evening when you're going to do your yoga practice, somehow it just slips by us. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching these videos. So let's get started. First of all, we got to sit down onto our mat, right? So cross your ankles, sit down however you want to get down, and get down onto your mat and cross your ankles. And you know we always begin with a breathing posture. So as we get started, I want you to close your eyes, sit tall, feel the comfort of this posture. This is very familiar to all of us. This is how we begin every class. And this is how we sit in between postures too. This is a resting pose. But now I want you to lift your sternum. So we have shoulders over hips. We have a nice straight spine. And then close your eyes again. Soften your face, especially around your eyes, your eyebrows, your forehead. You can feel the skin on your forehead move when you relax your face. And feel the elegance of you. Feel the brilliance of you. Feel the class that you have, the style, the poise. All those words are us. Every single one of them, they apply to us. We may not feel it all the time, but it's there. If you have felt it once in your lifetime, you know it's there. Maybe we just need to practice those thoughts again. So we bring our life to this moment, slipping into that sanctuary inside of ourselves, wondering what the universe is going to bring us today, what joy, what good, and we wait for it, we look for it, we expect it, and it's coming. So as you close your eyes, bring your attention onto your resting breath. And as we inhale, we feel the ceiling of our breath. And as we exhale, we feel the basement of our breath. So let's pause for a moment so we can feel the wave of that resting breath as it moves in and out of our body. Again, sit tall. In a moment, we're going to slip into our deep breathing exercise. And our breathing practice today is going to be the one where we inhale through our nose. At the ceiling of our breath, we're going to let our lips part slightly, and we're going to exhale on that A-H-H-H-H sound, except we don't say ah, we say ah, right? Sounds like steam. We're going to do 5 rounds of this. Would everyone please begin on an exhalation and slowly, smoothly exhale your air out, and out, and out, and reach the basement of your breath. Now in through your nose, take a big full inhalation, reach the ceiling of your breath, let your lips part slightly, and slowly, smoothly exhale your air out, and out, and out. Good, keep going, reach the basement of your breath, and inhale. Big full inhalation, reach the ceiling of your breath, sit tall, and slowly, smoothly exhale your air out, and out, and out. Good, keep going. We want all that stale air out of the lower portion of our lungs. Reach the basement of your breath and inhale. Nice full inhalation, reach the ceiling of your breath, and slowly, smoothly exhale your air out, and out, and out. Keep going, and then reach the basement of your breath. And inhale, big full inhalation. Reach the ceiling of your breath and slowly, smoothly exhale your air out. And out, and out. Keep going, keep going. Good, reach the basement of your breath and inhale last round. Big full inhalation, reach the ceiling of your breath and slowly, smoothly exhale your air out. And as we exhale, it's really easy to slouch down. Keep your sternum lifted though. Keep going, exhale your air out and out. Keep going, a little bit more. Good, reach the basement of your breath, release, relax your breath. Take a couple rounds of recovery breathing. And then open your eyes. Excuse me, extend your legs out in front of you, coming into staff pose. Bring your arms up from the side, lifting your ribs off your hips, your shoulders off of your ribs. Bend from your hips, reach forward, catch your arches, your ankles, whatever you can reach, forehead down to our knees. This is a nice forward fold. Feel the fold of our hips already. Keep coming down, keep coming down. Exhale your way down. And then release your feet, come up to a sitting position, and slowly curl down, one vertebra at a time, rolling back on our tailbone, our hips, and then all the rest of the way down. And when you get down, separate your feet a little bit further than hip distance, turn your palms up for a moment, and let go. Bring your toes and heels together. Bring your right arm up over your head, and I want you to roll over onto your right side. Place your head in your hand. We're going to do our leg lifts. Now, bend your right knee. We're going to bend our left knee, bring our leg up, and our left hand is going to hold the inside of our left foot, the inside arch of our left foot. So bring your left knee up. Our left arm is on the inside of our leg. Catch your arch of your left foot with your left hand and extend your leg in the air, stretching it up. Good. Good. Now close your eyes. We know we're not at our edge yet, so take a breath in. Now a couple things here. If your knee is bent, maybe you want to stretch it just a little bit more. If your leg is straight, we want to bring it towards our head. Okay, take a breath in. Exhale. Bring your left leg 1 inch closer to your head. Good. Keep your leg straight if it is straight. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it in again. Nice. Feel that stretch up the back of our left leg from our hip to our thigh to the back of our left knee. One more time. Inhale. Exhale and bring your leg in close as you can get it. Good. There's your edge. Isn't that a great stretch? Feel the fold of your left hip. Isn't it? I mean, it's just marvelous what our body can do. Look at how your hip is so flexible you can bring your leg in like this. And then release your left leg. Place your left hand on the mat in the front of your chest. As you slowly lower your leg down, extend your right leg so your left leg has something to rest on. All right? Now roll onto your back. Bend your knees, bringing your heels in as close to your hips as you can get them. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Pick up your left foot. Our right hand goes into that opening underneath our right calf to hold the front of our left knee. Our left hand comes around the outside to interlace your fingers on the front of your left knee. Relax your legs, relax your hips. Our arms are straight. Let's begin bending our elbows, pulling our left knee towards our chest. Feel how your tailbone and your hips come off the mat. We're kind of balancing at the back of our waist. Feel the stretch deep inside our right hip. Release the front of your left knee. Set the sole of your foot on the floor. Uncross your right leg. Cross your left leg over your right knee. Pick up your right foot, and our left hand goes into that opening underneath our left thigh. Our right hand comes around the outside. Interlace your fingers on the front of your right knee. Relax your hips. Relax your legs. Our arms are straight. I want you to begin bending your elbows, pulling now your right knee towards your chest, and feel the stretch deep inside your left hip. You feel that stretch? Isn't that great? Improving circulation in our hips, flexibility, range of motion. Release the front of your right knee, set the sole of your foot on the floor. Uncross your left leg, let it extend. Extend your right leg, turn your palms up, and feel the circulation from both hips, moving into both feet. Bring your toes and heels together. Raise your left arm up over your head, and I want you to roll over now onto your left side. Place your head in your hand, and our right hand is on the mat in front of our chest. Bend your left knee. We're going to be bringing our right leg up, and our right hand is going to be on the inside of our right leg. We're going to catch the inside of our right arch with our right hand. So begin bringing your knee up. Reach down with your right hand, catch the inside of your arch with your right hand, straighten your right leg in the air. Okay, good. Close your eyes. And again, we know we're not at our edge, so take a breath in. And as you exhale, bring your right leg 1 inch closer towards your head. Again, inhale and exhale. You either want to bring it in 1 inch closer or you want to straighten it just a little bit more. So we're stretching out that hamstring muscle in the back of our right leg, stretching out that sciatic nerve also. One more time, inhale, exhale, bring your leg in. Good, there's your edge. Nice stretch from our right hip to our right thigh to the back of our right knee, huh? But look at the range of motion, the flexibility we have in our right hip. And then release your right leg down, extend your left so your right leg has something to rest on. Our right hand goes on the mat in front of our chest. Now I want you to push down with your hands and arms, and I want you to come up to a sitting position, and I want you to roll over onto your abs now. Roll over onto your abs for our cobra poses. Extend your toes, and I want you to bring your hands wide on the outside edge of your mat. But I look at your hands and I want you to bring them down level with your chest, not with the edge of your mat. Bring them down a little bit. Forehead on the mat, and very slowly begin rolling your head back, just brushing your nose, your lips, your chin from the mat. Lift your head, press down with your hands, lift your sternum, lift up. Our navel is off the mat, look up. Feel the strength of your hands and arms to hold you in this pose. But look at our back muscles. Feel the muscles in your back from our tailbone to the back of our waist. From the back of our waist to our shoulder blades. The muscles from our shoulder blades to our shoulders. Look at how our back muscles hold us in this pose. And also notice that this is a arching back posture, so our vertebrae is open from the back. And then very slowly, let's begin curling down. We set our navel down. Good. Sternum. Chin touches first, nose and forehead. Now I want you to bring your hands back onto your mat, level with your chest again. Now if you roll your shoulders forward and you touch your fingernails, that's approximately where your hands should be, okay? Toes and heels together. Very slowly begin rolling your head back, just brushing your nose, your lips, your chin from the mat. Try to keep your elbows in close too. Press down with your hands, lift your shoulders, lift your sternum. And on this posture, our navel stays on the mat. Look up. And again, feel the muscles of your back, from your tailbone all the way up to your shoulder blades, up to our shoulders. Feel the strength of your hands and arms and shoulders in this pose. Look at how powerful we are, how strong we are. And then slowly begin to lower down, lowering down our sternum. Chin touches first, nose and forehead. Would you bring your hands up overhead? Make a pillow with your hands. Turn your face to the side and rest for a moment. Bring your hands back by your waist. Push yourself up to table posture. Good. Cross your ankles behind you. Walk your hands back and come into staff pose. Good. Pick up your right foot and place it on the outside of your left knee. Sit tall. Both sitting bones on the mat. Bring your right arm out in front of you, all the way around behind you, placing the heel of your hand close to your back. Our left elbow goes on the outside of our right knee. You can keep your hand in the air. If you lower it down, our left hand holds the outside of our left knee. Turn your head to look over your right shoulder. Close your eyes and soften your face and enjoy this pose. We love our twisting postures, don't we? Twisting postures give our body such a good wringing out. Good. Release your hands. Extend your right leg. Pick up your left foot. Place it on the outside of your right knee. Again, both sitting bones on the mat. Bring your left arm out in front of you and all the way around behind you, placing the heel of your hand close to your back. And on this side now, our right elbow goes on the outside of our left knee. Again, you can keep your hand in the air if you like, or if you lower it down, our right hand holds the outside of our right knee. Either way, turn your head to look over your left shoulder. Press down with your left hand so we're sitting tall, lifting our sternum. Close your eyes. Good. Release your hands. Extend your left leg. Now, would you come into a comfortable cross-legged posture, please? Backs of your hands are on your knees. Again, sit up straight. We're going to do a lateral stretch. Would you place your right hand on the mat on the outside of your right hip? Lean over to the right, placing your forearm on the mat, and bring your left arm up. Now you can look down at your right hand, you can look into the room, you can look up into your left hand and lift your left shoulder, stretching your fingers up to the sky. And feel that amazing stretch from our left hip to our left shoulder. Feel how your ribs are lifted off of your hip. Feel that sensation right there on the left side of your waist. And then feel how our left shoulder is lifted off of our left ribs, opening up that section of the body. It's perfect, isn't it? Trimming our hips, our waist, our midriff. Notice how we're stretching the abdominal organs on the left side and gently massaging those on the right. Because we want everything on the inside functioning exactly the way it was designed, don't we? Good, and then push off with your right hand, lower the left. Bring the backs of your hands onto your knees and sit tall and feel the circulation from your left shoulder into the palm of your left hand. And of course, whatever we do on one side, we're going to do it on the other. So place your left hand on the mat. Bring your right arm up. Good. Lean over to the left, getting your left forearm down on the mat. Right? Or go down as far as you can. Turn and look up at your right hand. Or of course you can look into the room or down at your hand or look up at your right hand. Either way, feel the stretch now on the right side. Feel the stretch for our abdominal organs on the right and the massage for those on the left. With your mind's eye, look at your spine. And then push off with your left hand, lower the right. Bring the backs of your hands onto your knees and sit up nice and straight. Extend your legs out in front of you. Bring your arms up from the side, lifting our ribs off our hips and our shoulders off our ribs. Flex your feet, bend from your hips, reach forward and catch your arches, your ankles, forehead to your knees. Release your feet with your chin tucked down to your chest. Slowly lie down one vertebra at a time, rolling back on our tailbone, our hips, and then all the rest of the way down. When you get down, separate your feet a little bit further than hip distance apart. Turn your palms up and let go for a moment. Now with your feet hip distance apart, I want you to bend your knees, bring your heels in as close to your hips as you can get them. Reach down with your right hand and catch the top of your right ankle with your right hand. Reach down with your left hand, catch the top of your left ankle with your left hand. Now you might need to scoot your hips down a little bit, I do, to be able to do this. Now this is really easy to let our knees fall out to the side. Don't do that. Try to keep your knees in alignment with your hips. Okay, so we're holding on to the front of our ankles. Tilt your pelvis back, pressing the small of your back into the mat. Lift your tailbone, lift your hips, lift the back of your waist. Try to keep your heels down. Keep lifting up, come up as high as you can. Then lean over onto your right shoulder and tuck the left shoulder blade in. Tuck the other shoulder blade in. Come up as high as you can. Press down with your feet. Now, an interesting thing about this posture in our lower body, it's an arching posture. You can feel that squeeze in the back at our kidneys and our adrenal glands. And then in the front, our upper body, it's a forward bend because we can bring our chin to our chest. Feel the stretch on the top of your thighs. Feel the flexibility of your spine. Close your eyes. Lean over onto your left shoulder blade and flatten out the right. Lean over onto your right, flatten out the left. Feel the vertebra that you're resting on just above our shoulder blades. And let's slowly begin curling down one vertebra at a time. Keep your hips up. We come into our shoulder blades, good. And then into our thoracic spine, one vertebra at a time. Keep coming down, keep your hips up. Keep coming down into our lower ribs. Then we reach that little space between our lower ribs and the back of our waist where we don't necessarily feel our vertebra. Then we set down the back of our spine, the back of our waist, then our lower hips, and then our tailbone. Release your hands, bring your arms to the side, extend your right leg, extend your left leg, and let go. I know you feel the circulation in your hands, but bring your attention to the circulation from both hips moving into both feet. Would you bring your toes and heels together, please? Would you place your hands on top of your thighs with your arms straight? And then pick up your head, your shoulders, and come up to a sitting position, please. Cross your ankles, roll forward, and I would like you to sit on your ankles. Hands into prayer position in front of your heart. And bring your thumbs in the space between your eyebrows. And today we experience such gratitude for our physical body and the magic it does moving from posture to posture. Bring your thumbs in the space in front of your lips. And with gratitude, we experience us having so much. We're so fortunate and so grateful. Hands in front of your heart center. And here in this peace, nothing can touch me. Namaste. Good class, everybody. Now you go out and have a brilliant day. Right? Do something absolutely wonderful for yourself. See you next time.